and welcome to the Personalities of the Tarot podcast. I'm your host, Elizabeth Seer, and this is Season 2, Episode 15 for January 1st, 2024, and mid-Capricorn. Happy New Year! I really hope that peace among all nations can be addressed in the days to come this year. I hope that if I can't directly stop conflict around the world, then I can be what I wish to see in the world, I guess. I can be kind and respectful to everyone I know and meet. This includes showing respect even when they're not around. So this is my goal. I guess you could call it my resolution. So I and the world have 366 days to do it because 2024 is a leap year. Let's make good use of that extra day. Last time I discussed the sign of Capricorn and the corresponding major arcana symbol, the devil. We drilled down into Capricorn with the Two of Coins, which covers the first decan or the first 10 degrees of the sign. We also experienced an really energetic full moon on December 26th. I don't know if you did. I felt a lot of energy from that one. And if you're interested in listening to any of that, just go back to episode 14 and check it out. Now today, January 1st, we see Mercury coming out of retrograde. However, keep in mind that we tend to feel the chaotic shadow period of this movement up to about a week before and up to about a week after. And it's really in those shadow periods where it can be at its wonkiest. So just stay the course. Don't buy anything expensive or electronic or sign those contracts just yet, if you can help it. Give it a few more days. We're also still under the benevolent reign of the Queen of Coins until January 9th or 10th. And I did discuss the personality of those born during that period, December 12th through January 9th, in episode 13, if you're interested. In this rather short episode, because we're all probably recovering from 2023 today, I'll be talking about mid-Capricorn energy with the Three of Coins. And of course, I've got your infamous birthday list as well. So do that thing you do. Sit back and chill, drive, pop in your AirPods, go for a walk, and we're going to dig into the energy that we're all working with now. Just a reminder, I'm a highly rated tarot and psychic reader. I have 5 stars on Google, Fiverr, Groupon, Fresha, and I think even Yelp. If you're interested in getting a reading, but maybe you didn't know how to go about finding a psychic for you, check out my site at elizabethseer.com. I have posts about my work and personal experiences, and even something about psychic scammers who give us all a bad name. I have video meditations and links to a few products I created to help out if you're also spiritually curious, like me. You can only book a reading with me through my team at chickswithspiritualgifts.com or my personal site, elizabethseer.com. The Three of Coins is the energy working with mid-Capricorn from January 1st through the 9th or 10th. Basically, it's the middle decan or middle 10 degrees of Capricorn. The Suit of Coins, or Pentacles, is working with the physical, like home, job, school, bank account, property, and physical body and health. Basically, everything in the material world. The threes in the tarot involve others. So in the case of the Three of Coins, this mid-Capricorn period is a time for production, teamwork, combining effort, cooperation, preparation, planning, organizing, scheduling, and showing competence or ability. Now, those born in mid-Capricorn often exhibit great skill, ability, and talent. They usually have a great love of nature and the arts as well. They can be recognized for their work and aptitude, and they tend to do well with activities within an organization or group. If they manifest their shadow side, their nature could be restless. They could become bored or tired of working in environments where they don't feel that their voice or opinions are heard. Their actions or reactions may cause them to fall out of grace with their team and become competitive with kind of a know-it-all attitude. They should really make sure to bow out of situations with grace so they still have people on their side when they finally move on. For everyone of all signs during this period, that first week and a half of January, there may be activities within a group where you're being asked to help. You've probably proven your skill and abilities, and that's why you're being asked. Even if you're not formally invited, you may find yourself stepping up anyway. So this is a period, again, to prepare, plan, organize, and schedule with others in mind. You've shown that competence, easy for me to say, you've shown competence, and everyone knows that you're up to the task, and there could be like a spoken or unspoken commitment and effort with others to create something, whether it's in the household or at work, school, or even within your physical body or like group health. So enjoy this period of what I like to call fertile integration. It's basically understanding the interconnectedness of all things and the patterns of creation in some ways. So now is the time to combine with others to make something manifest. You've definitely shown your ability to work for and with the team. Are you spiritually curious? I've created some divination tools which might help you on your spiritual divination journey, including my Seer's Casting Tarot released earlier this year. I'm truly enjoying working with the 78 symbols on discs, and I can't say enough about just how thrilled I am with the casting board. It's a new way to enjoy an old divination tool. Links for my divination sets and more are at my website, elizabethseer.com. I know you didn't ask for it, but hey, here's a spiritual tip. Annual resolutions are absolutely like the first step toward manifesting. But of course, as we know so often happens, New Year's resolutions, they're often thrown to the wayside within months, weeks, or even days of making them, potentially leaving you, the resolver, the person creating those resolutions, maybe feeling guilty or inadequate or maybe you don't care. But the best thing you can do when you're looking to bring something about in your life is to sit with it every day, even if just for a few minutes, sit with the image of what it is that you want to bring. What does that feel like? What are those senses? What does it smell like? What does it feel like? What does it taste like? What does it sound like? Or, sit with that and what you want to manifest or transpire for yourself this year. And give yourself space and grace by not rushing to the conclusion, and definitely don't punish yourself for not completing a journey. I mean, some journeys are meant to be left unfinished, whether you realize it or not at the time. So manifesting should be fun and feel good because it's all based on your desires. And those things we desire should bring us happiness, peace, and maybe prosperity. That would be cool too. So be disciplined, but don't be so hard on yourself that you no longer wish to be a participant in the unfolding of your life. It's famous birthday time. Here's my random list of famous or infamous mid-Capricorn characters and celebrities born January 1st through the 9th. Now, those on this list embody or work with that Three of Coins energy throughout their lives. And this also means these personalities are working with the Queen of Coins and Devil energy as well. As always, this list does not ever mean I agree or disagree with a person's words or life choices. It's simply to educate on the mid-Capricorn personality, giving you the opportunity to compare public personas with their tarot and astrological correlations. And that's for bad or good. J.D. Salinger, J.R. Tolkien, Elvis Presley, Grandmaster Flash, Paul Revere, Betsy Ross, J. Edgar Hoover, Jack Hanna, Christy Turlington, Taye Diggs, Dax Shepard, Kate Bosworth, Isaac Asimov, Mel Gibson, Danica McKellar, Florence Pugh, James Marsden, Greta Thunberg, John Paul Jones and Jimmy Page, both of Led Zeppelin, Michael Stipe, Julia Ormond, Charlene Yee, Jacob Ludwig Carl Grimm, brother of Wilhelm and co-creator of the fairy tales that we're all so fond of, Dave Foley, Diane Keaton, Bradley Cooper, January Jones, well, that makes sense, Marilyn Manson, Rowan Atkinson, or Mr. Bean, to those who know, Norman Reedus, Eddie Redmayne, Kate McKinnon, Joan of Arc is believed to be born on January 6th, John Singleton, Nicolas Cage, Jeremy Renner, Jan Werner, the longtime publisher of Rolling Stone, Pope Gregory XIII, who introduced us, by the way, to the Gregorian calendar, modifying and replacing the Julian calendar in most countries, and the changes that affected, all about the leap year. Oh, and also respect for the equinoxes. So there, you know what you know now. Back to it, we got a couple of starmen, David Bowie and Stephen Hawking, Dave Matthews, Richard Nixon, the 37th President of the United States, David Johansen of New York Dolls and Buster Poindexter fame, and Catherine, Princess of Wales. Happy birthday. When we come back around January 10th or so, I'll talk about the movement of the Knight of Swords replacing the Queen of Coins, along with the Four of Coins, which works with the last third of Capricorn. We also have our first new moon of the year on January 11th. And January 1st through the 9th, make sure to put in effort with your teammates at home, work, and school. Just continue showing them that you're up to the task, and it'll definitely pay off for everybody concerned, including yourself. You've been listening to Elizabeth Seer, and I'm grateful for this time with you.